My name is Ryan Mack, president of Main Street. Today I want to talk about the incredible power of influence that the hip-hop community has and how it can revolutionize financial education. Now, Prudential Financial has already invested $105 million over 20 years, starting in 2007, for the naming rights to the Prudential Center, hoping to reach, let's say, 100,000 people each week. That's a hefty price for what might be an overestimation of actual engagement. I mean, come on. How many people are actually paying attention when there's a guy with a painted face yelling about cheese nachos and hockey fights? Now, let's flip the script and compare that with the Hip Hop Alliance. These artists like Curtis Blow, KRS-One, Chuck D, Chubb Rock, and others are all a part of the Hip Hop Alliance. And combined, they have a little over 2.3 million followers on Instagram. Imagine if they created just one financial education video a week. That's 2.3 million people eager to learn about financial literacy, being focused on financial education messaging. Now, let's do the math. If Prudential is investing $105 million over 20 years, on average, 100,000 people per week, that means they're paying a little bit over $1 a person to reach 104 million people over that same period of time. But if we want to reach 2.3 million people with just financial education video per week over 20 years, that's a total reach of 2.3 million people a week times 1,040 weeks. That's about 2.4 billion people. So if we calculate the cost to reach that audience at the same rate of a little over $1 per person, it will cost Prudential about $2.44 billion to reach 2.3 million people with the same valuable education, financial education content over 20 years. Let's break down the numbers. Prudential has invested a lot to connect with that audience, but let's be real. Who is the better potential customer? The loud guy with the painted face yelling for nachos, or the savvy individual sitting down to watch a video about how to actually use your investment services? When you're at a hockey game, people are focused on the sport and the snacks, not their finances. But with financial education videos, you're addressing what truly matters, helping people understand their money. You're not just selling a product, you're empowering them to use your services. So, financial institutions, Prudential and everybody else, it's time to rethink your strategies. You can keep putting your names in stadiums, but there's a better way to reach more people. Let's invest in partnerships that promote financial literacy and engage those who are genuinely interested in improving their financial futures. Those who are ready to learn, not just shout for hot dogs. I'm excited to share that I'm partnering with the Hip Hop Alliance, where all those artists I mentioned before, they're all involved. And they're ready to work to create impactful financial education initiatives. If you're ready to transform your outreach and education approach, let's bring your brand into the conversation. Let's work together to make financial education accessible, impactful, and maybe even a little bit fun. Heaven forbid, have a good time. Reach out and let's talk about how to make this happen.